how to affirm. Let's talk about that, and I will get into a little bit of a pet peeve, a little bit of a rant at the end of this video, so stay tuned. But let's talk about affirming robotic affirmations. What are the rules? How do you use robotic affirmations to help you manifest your dream life, health, wealth, and love? We all want it. This is one way that you can steer your life in the correct direction to help you achieve everything you want to do, be, and have in your life. Robotic affirmations, what are the rules? Well, there are no rules. You do you. What works for you? You need to experiment. You need to think about it, but try, practice. One day something works for you and a week later it doesn't. You need to switch it up, try something else. But robotic affirmations, what you're trying to do is reprogram your mind. We've all been programmed. We all, especially if you're of an age like myself, when you used to watch TV, you used to see the same commercials over and over again, the jingles that went along with it. To this day, if somebody says something, it'll trigger something in your head and you can really repeat the whole advertisement because you heard it again and again and again, even passively, even in the background, even when you weren't paying attention. You hear it, it triggers something, and you can repeat the whole advertisement. You want to do that to yourself using robotic affirmations. It doesn't matter if you don't feel it. It doesn't matter what tone you use. It doesn't even matter if you're really paying attention. Just say something to yourself over and over and over again. It doesn't have to be this whole flowery paragraph about your health and then your wealth and then love and encompassing everything and you have to memorize. No, it doesn't have to be that. It can be simple. I am powerful. Say that to yourself over and over and over again while you're doing the dishes, while you're in the shower, while you're putting your shoes on. Anytime that your mind is engaged in menial tasks, you have the opportunity to program your mind the way you want it to be. My current affirmation is, I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I believe that I can achieve the wealth I want. I believe I can achieve the health and the love. I believe in myself. I believe in Michelle. I believe in myself. I say it to myself over and over again, sometimes with feeling. Again, no rules. If I want to say it with no feeling, just repetition, 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 great. If sometimes I want to dance around and do a happy dance and say it to myself then, if that's appropriate, great. If I want to say it in a different tone, I believe in myself, like a question. When you say a question to yourself, it prompts you to answer it. Yeah, I actually do believe in myself. Different tones. Or as a statement, I believe in myself. I believe in me. However you want to say it. If you want to say it out loud, if it's appropriate, great. It's not always appropriate to say it out loud. You can be listening to something, watching a TV show with your spouse and you're not really into it. Great time to just sort of zone out. I believe in myself. I am powerful. I am enough. I am worthy. I am. Anything you put behind I am, say to yourself, make sure it's positive and repeat it. Repetition, that's what robotic affirmations are. They're just repetition over and over again, like you're listening to a song on the radio over and over again. You don't even like it sometimes at first. When you start with your robotic affirmations, you may not actually believe it at first. But like a song that just gets in your head and you just can't stop singing it to yourself, the more you do this, the more you will start to believe. And believe, you need to trust the process. This will happen for you. And then you move into believing in the process. And then thirdly, you just know. You just know. I know that I believe in myself. I know that I am powerful. I know that I can manifest things. I know it. I've gone beyond believing and I just know it. You can also use robotic affirmation in a meditative, sort of focused way. Sit down, close your eyes, block out, again, if it's appropriate, not if you're driving, like, use your brains, but in a quiet, calm space area for 1 minute, 10 minutes, whatever works for you. Again, no rules. Everybody's life is different. Everybody works different ways. Quietly, calmly, visualize and say to yourself, I am powerful. Or I am loved. Whatever your robotic affirmation is, I like them short and sweet because I want to say it over and over and over again. But whatever works for you, again, no rules. It can be as long and as flowery as you like, as in-depth as you like, or you can do it my way. Again, you do you. No rules. Just as an aside, if I am trying to manifest something very specific and I know exactly what it is, or it's, say, wealth, and I want to manifest a certain income every month, I like to tack onto the end of it this or something better. Because I bet you're limiting yourself. You're putting constraints on yourself because at this point you don't actually believe that you can do better. You watch all these videos about trying to achieve your dreams and they're like 10 times your dream. Take that you want to make $1,000 a month in side hustle money and 10 times it, make it at $10,000 a month. But sometimes you just right now don't believe that. It's just hard to believe. So start with your $1,000 a month. I am earning $1,000 a month with whatever side hustle you want to add. This is just an example. I am earning $1,000 a month with my YouTube videos. Say that to yourself over and over again, but add or something better. Or money, you would say, I am earning $1,000 a month with my YouTube videos or more. I am earning $1,000 or more each and every month with my YouTube videos. Leave yourself open for the opportunity for something better to come into your life. Don't limit yourself. You are limitless, and you will become limitless the more you use robotic affirmations in your life. Why do I love robotic affirmations? Because they're portable. You can do it anywhere. It takes no equipment, nothing. Silently in your head, like I said, when you're tying your shoes, you're walking the dog, you're doing the dishes, you're washing your hair, whatever, anywhere, anytime, when it's appropriate. Sometimes you need to pay attention, but in general, you can do it anywhere, anytime, and it's silent. If you want to say your robotic affirmations out loud, when it's appropriate, do that. But the fantastic thing about these robotic affirmations is, again, you can do it silently anytime, anywhere. So again, choose your affirmation that you want to say to yourself. Say it quickly, say it slowly, say it loudly, say it silently. Doesn't matter when, doesn't matter where, there's no rules. You are in charge of your life. Remember that. You're powerful. Use that power. Another thing you can do is record yourself. We all have smartphones. Record yourself on your phone saying this affirmation to yourself and listen to it. Right before bed, that's a great time when you're in a state akin to sleep. When you're drowsy, you're sort of halfway asleep, but you're not there. That's a perfect time. You can listen to it. But in general, don't rely on always listening to your affirmations, because then it's not as portable. Then you have to have your phone. You have to either have your headphones in, there's just too many moving pieces. Sometimes it's better to just say it in your head. Don't be lazy. Don't use it as an excuse that, oh, I didn't do my affirmations today because I forgot my headphones or because I haven't recorded it yet. Stop being lazy. Stop making excuses and just start doing it. Yes, you can listen to it, but don't let the fact that you haven't recorded yourself stop you from starting right now. Another excuse, this is a little bit of a rant, another excuse that people use is they can't think of what to say. Like I said at the beginning, it doesn't have to be long and flowery in a whole paragraph or a novel. One sentence, I am powerful. I believe in myself. I am loved. Make it short, make it sweet. Don't be lazy. Don't make excuses for not doing this, for not using this technique, because if you truly want to manifest things in your life, you need to start programming your subconscious mind. If you prefer to have an affirmation that's a little bit more in depth, take the time to think about it. There's constantly chatter in your head. Here's a little bit of a rant. If you can't figure out what to say and you're using that as an excuse to not start using robotic affirmations, you're being lazy. You're just being lazy. If you can't say, I am powerful, I am loved, I believe in myself, start small. If you want something that is a little bit more in depth, a little bit more encompassing, maybe more specific, take the time. Don't say you don't have the time. We all have the time. We have constant chatter in our head. We all have the time. Be aware of what you're thinking and use it. Stop thinking what you're thinking. The other day, personally, I had a fight with my husband. Had quite a big fight. It was horrible. Yeah. I just needed to go out and walk the dog, get my head straight. And I walked the dog for about an hour. And I replayed that argument. Oh, I should have said this. I mean, sometimes I'm aware of myself, and sometimes I thought, oh, I shouldn't have said that. That was a little bit mean. Oh, I should have been kinder. And then, of course, your thoughts this is going on for an hour. I walked the dog for an hour, and I should have said this, and I should have done that, and if I had said this again, and I replayed, and I rethought, and I had this argument over and over again in my head for an hour. And during those times, I need to catch myself. You need to catch yourself when you're ruminating, when you're overthinking, when your thoughts aren't where they should be. This is the perfect time. There's no excuse. Shut down those thoughts. Just shut down those thoughts and start using robotic affirmations. That's just one time where I wasted a whole hour. I wasted a whole hour of my brain power, of my thoughts, of my life, replaying an argument, refighting the argument. I refought this fight with my husband. I refought it over and over again. I could have been using that time for something else. We're not perfect human beings. I'm not going to be the first one. You're not going to be the first perfect human beings. But when you become aware, I could have used that time to reaffirm my love for my husband, or to reaffirm my own sense of self-worth, to reaffirm how I want my marriage to be, to reaffirm so many things, to use robotic affirmations to my benefit. Because when I had this fight, it made me feel a certain way. So I could use robotic affirmations to get myself out of that funk, to get myself out of that feeling, to start feeling that I do have control of my life. I have control of the way I want my marriage to be. I have so much control. And I wasted that whole hour refighting with myself, only with myself, silently in my head. So don't say you don't have time. Don't be lazy. You have time. We all have time. We're always thinking. Use that time constructively. Use that time with a purpose. Any excuse that you're going to say, I can't do it, it's not working, don't be lazy. Don't be lazy with your thinking. And things have to change in order for your life to change. Your thoughts have to change in order for you to change. Change is necessary. If you're doing the same thing all the time, you're going to get the same results. So if you want to manifest health, wealth, love, whatever you want to manifest, whatever you want to do, be, and have in this world, in this universe, you need to change. If you're not manifesting, you're not changing, you're being lazy. Start with your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. Start with that. Then move on to changing your actions. Change is necessary in order for change to happen, and change starts with you. It's as simple as that. So let's tie this up in a bow. This is the logical way to manifest your dream life, the practical way to manifest what you want. Use robotic affirmations. Program yourself. Don't let the world, don't let society, don't let people in your life program you. You program yourself. It's the way to go. I guarantee it. Remember, as always, that you are enough. You are worthy of everything you need, want, desire in this world. You are powerful, and you deserve it. Thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, I know that you'll also enjoy this one here about robotic affirmations, and I'll see you in another video.